Hello, everyone. This is Jack, and in lieu of today's Grand Arena video, which I've already done the attacks on, and as a reminder to those who didn't see the last video, I am just now coming back from Grand Arena, so I'm just climbing up a little bit. I'm all the way down in Carbonite 3, so I took about, 9 months off or something like that from Grand Arena. And so Carbonite is really not much of a challenge here. I do feel bad for them, but I do have to climb. I did want to make this video, though, instead to go over how I do my mod filtering and my mod management. I am in no way a mod professional, so if you feel like you have a good mod process, certainly stick with what works for you. I am in no way a professional at all. In fact, I did take I've been playing since the beginning of the game came out, but I did take a 2-year break. And it was during that 2-year break that they just came out with mods. And I really feel like, and when I did come back in 2019, I didn't really pay attention to mods too. So I really feel like, maybe 3 or 4 years there, I really fell behind. And so I really don't consider myself like very good mods, at least for my GP. But even so, I really started to use these filters about a year, maybe 2 years ago now. It's actually quite helpful for me. I have a filter for level, anything that's less than level 15. So I'm able to easily filter that and see what mods are there. I have a filter for all green mods to see what greens that I need to either upgrade or delete. Same thing with the blues. So I don't have any blue mods, which is actually pretty interesting. And then purples are what I'm currently working on, which I do have quite a bit of those. And so on and so forth. I've got, the speed arrows there. I've got gold mods to get up to the 6 stars. I've got the grays to get into the into the multicolor, what I call rainbows. And then I've got the rainbow mods that, getting up over, and they're filtered by speed automatically through the filter. You can throw that down there, default sort here on the bottom left there. So you can use these filters, and I would recommend it if you have a hard time, trying to get better on your mods. These filters, these in-game filters, are a great way to basically target which specific mods you want to go for. And obviously speed is the game here. So if when you default sort here on the bottom left by speed, I can now say, well, Sidious has 15 speed. I've got a few 15 speeds there still, and so let's go ahead and get them upgraded. And so I'll come in here, do some upgrades, yada yada yada, and one more. There we go. Come over here, and do I have? I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna have the. Won't have the energy to pick up the upgrade there. So, but even so, I'll get that one done tomorrow. And then lastly, I've got the 6-star gold here, which I'll be able to then see because I lock the ones I want to upgrade using the micro-attenuators here, which I'll pick some up there, and then I will. No, because I lock, you can see which ones are unlocked and which mods are locked. And this tells me that I have yet to calibrate this mod up to the level 25 one. So what I mean by level 25 is that one right there. The cost of attenuators is 25 for this JKL speed one. So for example, I'll look here, say, well, potency, he really doesn't need potency. I understand that it could be helpful for him, but for him, I'd like the offense, defense, speed. Hopefully, I rerun this and get the speed. Yep, awesome, got it. So that's actually a really decent roll. I'll keep it, and then I'll unlock the mod. One, because I got the 5 on the speed, but also because the cost is 40, and all these costs are on the unlocked ones are at 40. Once I get done with the 25s, which I'm actually pretty close, I have just a few left here at the end. Once I'm done with those, I'll start then doing these 40s, which you can see I have several dozens to do. So, but they're very costly at 40. So I just wanted to make this little short video. Basically, that's how I remod. That's how I filter and target specific mod groups to basically just manage them. We only have 500, I believe, is the max mods. So you really can't keep infinite amount of mods. I think I was doing some conquest earlier, so that's why I have some of these mods here. Not on, but you only have a certain amount, and you can effectively see how little mods I have because of how often I'm filtering them out and getting rid of the ones that are just not that good. So I won't get rid of this one quite yet, but for gold mods, I've been basically selling anything that has less than 10 speed. I'm not going to get rid of these yet. I'm going to put my old mods back on my characters first, and then get rid of the bad speed mods. But effectively, if a gold mod has less than 10 speed, I generally want to try to get rid of those as much as possible. Obviously, you can't just sell all of them. You got to keep some mods on the characters. But over time, you gradually will replace bad mods with higher speed mods. And that's generally how we do it. So hopefully this video was somewhat helpful. If you're not using the filtering, the in-game filtering, I would certainly recommend it. You can save a bunch of filters there, and they're quite helpful, to be honest with you. The game has a few things wrong with it, but I would say the filtering is quite nice. I really wish you could reorder, the 6-star gray. If I wanted to move that down to the bottom, there's no way to do that. I have to delete it, remake it. And if I want to keep it in a certain order, like weakest mods to stronger mods, like what I have it currently, I literally have to delete all of these and redo it. So I wish there was some way to, move it around. But, even so, besides that one little hiccup, I would say, use the filter process if you're not using it. All right. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next Grand Arena where the finals will be in.